Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I had to comment on this. I had to comment on the whole DoomKaren Star Wars meltdown. Mostly because I missed it in real time. This was a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it goes back to a year or so ago. There were some YouTubers calling out Doomcock because there's this rule with YouTube that other YouTubers don't call out other YouTubers. Now, it's something I have always done, which is probably why I haven't really been able to connect with the groups that basically get you views and that, and I've pretty much been cancelled. I had like Andre from, is it Andre? No, one of the Midnight Eds guys was trolling me, like, and so forth, and trying to get me cancelled. I think he did get me cancelled, but it's okay, I don't care. This is something I do for fun. It's like a blog. I don't a vlog. I don't actually do this for a living. I don't have to depend on it, which means I don't have to live off it, which means I don't have to create news when there isn't news, and I don't have to create stories to feed a base. So I keep earning money because that's my how I earn my living. I don't do it through that, so it's okay. I can actually just speak the truth, and it doesn't matter how many views I get. So it was just really interesting to see this happen because, like I said, a year or so ago, Mr. H did it, and Ryan Kennel, or whatever his name is, did it, where they both called out Doomcock for being full of, basically. And this didn't go well with Doomcock at the time, and he had what was called the Star Wars meltdown, where he basically had a fit because people were questioning him, and he was supposed to be a part of the team. But how these people work is, if you are a threat to their overall success, they will push you out, even if you're one of them. In the good days, in the good times, if things don't work for them as a whole, you're out. So people like Mecha Random got kicked out, and Doomcock was sort of on the fringe of a few things, so they didn't get rid of him, but they were starting to question him and trash him a bit. And I saw that, and I was wondering where that was going to go, because like I said, or did I say that in this video? There's this thing with YouTubers that YouTubers don't call out other YouTubers. It's sort of this unwritten sort of thing, but I've never listened to that. I've always done it, and I think more people should do it because people talk on YouTube, and they should be called out. I get that. I mean, it's entertainment, it's performative, but when people take you seriously and almost look at you like a news source, like people do with Doomcock, you have some sort of obligation to them to tell the truth and be accurate. Now, I watch these videos as a joke. I do find him entertaining in an over-the-top, ridiculous sort of way, except when he's, in my opinion, allegedly, supposedly being outright homophobic with his don't say gay, his stance on that. And the obvious homophobia, I believe, is under that, allegedly, supposedly. So, I mean, people need to call these people out. Now, what Star Wars Theory did, which was kind of brilliant, was he did a takeoff of Doomcock called Splinter, and it was basically someone in a tinfoil mask, which kind of resembled Doomcock, but it reminded me more of one of the characters from the original Battlestar Galactica. And he just basically kept calling him out for all his BS. And because him and Cameron Pasha have this thing where they both say, "Oh, my source had the same story, heard the same story as your source, so it must be true." And they keep like tag teaming Kathleen Kennedy in that, because they keep recycling the same stories over and over again. It's like, the two they brought up recently, which I saw and I thought it was ridiculous, but not enough to do a video on, was when he was saying that, basically George Lucas is going to buy Star Wars back because they're trying to sell Disney, and he's got money, so he's going to buy Star Wars back because that's a fantasy that they put out because they know that's what people want. They know people will listen to it, because all these channels is like confirmation bias rotisseries where they just keep feeding people what they want to hear, and they just create the news that people want to hear, and it's kind of disturbing. So yeah, Star Wars Theory called him out. Doomcock got upset, he got triggered, he became what's being referred to as a DoomKaren, or the DoomKaren, and he threatened him, and it got a bit nasty, but then they somehow managed to make up, and I just wish I'd been there to watch it real time, but it's fascinating to look at after the fact, and I'm just glad that people are calling Doomcock out and people are calling other YouTubers out, because once upon a time he got cancelled for it. Like Matt Jarbo, I think, reported a couple of people back in the day, and he got kind of cancelled and lost, I think, his main channel, or I don't know, but he's still recovering from it. He hasn't recovered from it. So, and I was cancelled, but I mean, like I said, I do this for fun. I do this, it's just a blog basically, a vlog basically. It's not my income, it's not my living. I don't need to keep putting out stories every day and get the same number so I get the same money coming in. It's not what I have to do, and I'm glad I don't have to do that. You know, I can just speak the truth, and it doesn't matter how many people watch it or don't watch it. So, as a release and as a platform or means of expression, it's much better that way. But I just love this story. I love that he got called out, and they called out Cameron Pasha as well. And it's you know, just a tradition now that people are actually calling out people like Doomcock a little bit more. Not enough, but you know, it's a start. So I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm so tired I can barely keep my eyes open. Okay, I'm going to go. Bye.